Hello and welcome to Teach to Learn, the channel in which I teach concepts so you can learn them and I can better understand them. Now it's been a hot minute since I last uploaded, but we're back and we're better than before. So today we're going to be learning how to write concise declarative functions with ES6. Let's just dive right in. When defining functions within objects in ES5, we have to use the keyword function as follows. So this is ES5 code right here, in which we have person declared with the const keyword and assigned an object. So currently we have an object called person. And inside of our object, we have two properties. Our first is a property called name, which simply contains a string value of Taylor. And our second property, called say hello, contains a function, and our function has a block of code that sets it to return a string of hello, my name is, and since this is a template string, they used string interpolation with this placeholder syntax right here. You've seen previous lessons, you should know all about this. And what will be added to our string is, well, they're using the this keyword right here. And if you have any doubts about what the this keyword does, in this instance, what it's doing is it's telling the code inside of our function to refer to the object that contains it. So it's doing this dot name. So it's accessing this object, meaning the person that the object, excuse me, since it's called person, the object that contains our function, and then moving to another property called name and accessing that. So what all of this will output is hello, my name is, and this name. So this dot name. So it accesses the person object and then accesses the name property within that object. So what we'll end up getting is, hello, my name is Taylor. Let's see that code in action so you guys can understand it better. So we go console log, and then we go person dot say hello. We need to call our function, and as you can see, you will get a string value of hello, my name is Taylor. And they accessed the Taylor, the string value of Taylor with the this keyword. With with ES6, you can remove the function keyword and colon altogether when defining functions in objects. Here's an example of this syntax, they say. So let's reset our code since you guys already saw what this code above is doing. And let's move on to the second example. So we have our object, same object called person, and our object currently has a property of name with the same string value of Taylor, but then we have our say hello function in which the function keyword, as they stated right here, and colon altogether have been removed. So we simply have say hello, our parentheses, and then our block of code with the same declaration, and then our block of code, set to return the same string value as before. So if we go ahead and type in this code, you'll see that you'll get the same exact string value as the code before. So console log person dot say hello. As you can see, we get our string of hello, my name is Taylor. And the difference here is that in ES6 you can remove the colon and you can remove the function keyword and your code will still work. So now let's move on to the challenge. Let's see what we are tasked with. And we are tasked with refactoring the function setGear inside the object bicycle to use the shorthand syntax described above. So before we do anything, right here we have an object called bicycle, and our bicycle object has two properties. So our first property is gear, which simply contains a number value of 2, and our second property is setGear, which currently contains a function that takes in one argument. So it has a parameter of new gear. And then within our function we have a block of code that uses the this keyword once again. So what this is doing, it is accessing the bicycle object, which is the object that contains our function. So what our function does is it goes inside of our bicycle object, then accesses the gear property, which is above it, above the property that contains our function, and then sets a new value for gear, which is why our parameter is called new gear. And we need to change the code above in order to look more like this. So all we need to do is delete the function keyword and delete the colon. And as you can see, we still get the new gear of 3 because our bicycle object was accessed and our function was called and an argument of 3 was passed into it. So the gear property, instead of containing a value of 2, now contains a value of 3. If we go ahead and let's just console log our bicycle object in its entirety, you'll see that our function changed our value for gear from 2 to 3. So this challenge is now done. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you out, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. We're at 82 subs, almost at 100. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys helped me reach that milestone. Thank you so much and have a nice one.